303.
Note, jumping onto a jump cube from a higher area will spring you further. Just remember to bend your knees when you land.
No long full boots around here. So, one here. And one here. Down there. Don't need any more rewind. Easy enough. And much, much faster.
This is an Entropy Center emergency announcement. Cataclysmic event on Earth is in progress. All Entropy personnel attend the main deck. Thank you.
Are we close?
My analysis detect that we are one puzzle area away from the main control deck.
Okay, good. Quicker I solve this, quicker we can get there.
And this is a fairly easy solve again, if I do say so myself. Just gotta go up with one, bring it back down again, bring up the other, rewind the first, repeat.
Warning. A cataclysmic world-ending event is now active. Urgent rewind required. Please enable the Entropy device to activate rewind on Earth.
Puzzle areas 10? Boy. How many testing tracks are there? This way's the museum. This way was the museum.
Is that Earth?
Well, it was.
Astra! What's going on? What happened?
Directive, activate the Entropy device.
Active inputs required.
Those cables lead to two switches. There must be a way to activate them.
Emergency doors have been opened.
Don't mind if I don't. Click. Who put the world-saving switches so far away from one another? Clicky second switch.
Entropy controls are now live.
would imagine you want all the controls to be as close together as possible. Preferably. I don't think that sounds like a terrible idea.
Entropy device is now live. Enabling activation sequence. Executing rewind of 5, 4,
This should be good.
error. Insufficient entropy energy. Power reactor failure. Cataclysmic event still in progress.
Why isn't it working? I thought we did it.
Entropy energy is required. Directive. Head to the power reactor for maintenance. Complete recommended puzzle areas along the way to charge the Entropy device.
Astra, I don't understand. What's happening to the Earth?
It's blowing up.
Stay calm. We can still rewind the cataclysmic event.
Okay, but this just doesn't make any sense, Astra.
It will be okay. You have proven yourself capable.
Okay. Thanks, Astra. Let's keep going.
Emergency doors have been opened.
Well, the planet's just gonna keep blowing up for the duration of the rest of the game then, I suppose. Onward we go.
Observation. Puzzle operative looks concerned. Deploying emotional support. Hello, Aria. How are you today? What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Thanks, Astra. I'm fine. I'm just taking a minute. So, that device can rewind Earth?
Exactly.
Okay. And then what?
Once Earth has been rewound in time, the Entropy Center automatically sends the data to Earth, allowing them to realign their timeline to a more positive outcome.
Right. Well, let's hope so.
Level 4.
Note, this is not level 4. This is a wall.
I noticed.
Hold on. Why are you screaming?
Oh, I was just copying. I thought that's what we were doing. I think I saw an opening a few floors up. Directive. Try rewinding the lift.
Hey, here it is. Ding. Goodbye, lift. Hello, cube. And a weird yet conveniently placed reset button. I think I need my lift back. Hello again, lift. Oh, hi. How you doing? Oops. Ah! Give me that cube.
Where are we?
We are located in puzzle areas 201 on level -4. This is the fastest route to the reactor.
It's also very wet. Hold on, let me just restore this real quick. I'm missing a battery. Over there then, most likely. Hello, Cube. Cube apparently does not work when paused. Okay. Wasn't sure if it was the pausedness or the water that was doing it. It was the pausedness. You gotta drop it first. Not sure taking all of this exposed wiring directly through that downpour is advisable. But what's done is done.
New puzzle element introduced. Springboard. Stand on springboard to launch yourself forwards. Happy jumping.
Whiplash part of the experience too?
Ouch. Please fill in an injury report at the end of the exercise if you experience any personal injury. Would you like me to request a cold compress from the medical team?
I don't think there's any medical team alive, Astra. But thanks for looking out for me.
Would you also like me to make an appointment with a doctor about your funny-shaped head?
What? My head is fine. So rude.
Cube. Cube will sprung. No, I actually need the cube to go sprung. Set the cube there. Door is open. Fling the cube. Put it there. Hit through. And rewind all the way back to the button. Oh, they're actually getting stuck in this one. What are we at now? No, back to 14%. I suppose I did activate it a little prematurely. And I've not been to the reactor yet, so it's possible it's draining energy over time as well from some leak or other.
Did you see that?
See what?
I don't think we're alone.
My rearview camera is quite limited. I do, however, have a great view of your chin.
Seriously, someone's here.
Well, I also didn't see that because I wasn't looking in the right direction. Okay, exit door. And button needs to be pressed to activate the aerial faith plate. Let's be real here, it's an aerial faith plate. Okay, hold on. Block this here. Take this. Spring up. And rewind the cube. Look, these puzzles have a very similar solution. Yeah. Still only 15%.
Stop announcements. Please may we remind you to never point your handheld entropy device at yourself, others, and most importantly, other entropy devices. Thank you.
What happens if you do that?
It can overload both devices, sometimes creating a black hole, and then death.
Ah,
I generally try to avoid death, yes. To John, unfortunately your contract reduction request has been declined. As you're aware, there are strict rules and regulations on Entropy Center employees, on when Entropy Center employees can return back to Earth. There are specific times where this is simply not possible. Your contract has 10 months remaining. Hi John, thanks for clarification on this. I appreciate for new employees it can perhaps get a little bit confusing on how time exactly works here. When we all came here, we signed an agreement that meant we could potentially never see our families again, but that's okay, we all know this, and that's the unfortunate sacrifice we have to make to the cause. So, in your example, if you would tell your parents you were leaving and may never see them again, then leave and arrive at the Entropy Center for your potentially lifelong stay, what would happen if the Entropy Center rewinds Earth to a point prior to when you told them you were leaving? What would happen if we rewound Earth to a point prior to when you left, and where you were perhaps mid-conversation with your parents? Well, interestingly, from their point of view, you would just vanish, without a trace. Of course, we do inform families if this does occur. Remember, the entry device only rewinds objects that are on Earth. You remain untouched. You have to be careful, though. It's why we don't hire aeroplane pilots. Thanks for asking. Take care. Yeah, that seems bad, if, people just suddenly disappeared from whatever they were doing. Okay, and that is not going to remain in place. Interesting. Reset button on bouncy cuboid. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot else around. Right, I don't know where exactly we're gonna want this thing for the final step. So I'm just gonna kinda move it here and there and around a bit. Right back where it started. There we go. Plate successfully aerial faithed. Yeah, most of that time was spent reading the email. Yeah, we are doing no charging. HR. Temporarily closed. Unfortunate. Hey Max, I know what you're about to say, but hear me out. I've done it maybe a handful of times now, but no one has figured it out. When I came here, I wrote down all the winning lottery numbers for 2002. Earth was rewound a couple of weeks ago back to 2001. So I emailed my dad those winning numbers. Random tip, of course, not traceable. Well, I only just found out that my old Gramps won. He used one of them. I didn't think he would, but there you go. So if you remember any winnings from any years, races, lottery, bettings, football, send them to your family. You didn't hear it from me. To all Entropy Center employees, may we remind you that external communication to family members is strictly monitored and there are some situations where it's simply prohibited. We have received some information on potential gambling issues. May we remind you that extorting Entropy technology for personal or monetary gain is illegal and will be punished without hesitation. If you know of anyone who may be involved in such acts, please come forward immediately, as this is a serious issue. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yes, that's a pretty obvious issue, thinking about it. Openable door. Cubable cube. You can launch cube directly into the fizzler.
Oh, God. What did you just say?
Yeet. Term used for when launching an object at high velocity. Would you like me to remove this word from my vocabulary?
Yes.
Yeet has been removed from my dictionary.
Actually, let's hover this over here for a second, and then put it on the plate. Because I assume... Yep. Put it right there. Boom. Or as some might say, yeet.
There. Do you see that?
I don't see them. All I see is Jen. So much Jen.
Hey, cut it out. Seriously, look over there.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Fun Entropy Center fact. People used to say that the Entropy Center was haunted by ghosts.
That's ridiculous. You don't get ghosts in space.
Space ghosts!
Whatever you say.
I think there were some of those in FTL, Multiverse Edition modded thing. Space ghosts. Okay. Right. So, yes, we want it here last, definitely. Then here. Then here. Through there, and then rewind it all the way back yet further. Stop rewind there. There we go. If no one comes from the future to stop you doing it, how bad can it be? Depends if there's any future left after you've done what you're doing. Like, at all. Well, I must say, I think all the puzzles so far have been relatively straightforward affairs. Hey Jacob, did you see that last rewind event last week? It was crazy, right? That huge asteroid travelling at such speed just went straight into Earth. I would have hated to have been down there, obviously. So happy that we managed to undo that one. It looks like Earth is already working on a plan to stop it when it approaches again in 3 months' time. Good for them. Just thought I'd check in. How are you doing? Attach container.
Damage detected to storage area 5 caused by Aria atoms. A repair bill has been deducted from your Entropy financial account.
Astra, this whole place is destroyed. I don't think this makes much difference.
And I can just rewind it.
This is an Entropy Center's announcement. Warning, cataclysmic event on Earth in progress. Power reactor maintenance required. Activate Entropy device. Please get all maintenance done.
Why precisely did I want to do that? Oh, I have an idea. Going up. Okay. See? Damage revertings. Monitors up here to examine. Aria 5 Transport Bay Terraform Management.
New puzzle element introduction. Extendable bridge. Directive. Enable input to raised bridge.
I'm in hell. This is hell. I'm gonna wake up any second. I just know it.
Hey, these puzzles have been meticulously crafted. Thank you.
Okay, what's going on? Why puzzles?
I'm glad you asked. Puzzles are the most efficient way of generating entropy energy. It examines the volume of information available in any given event. The more certain or deterministic the event is, the less information it will contain. More clearly stated, information is an
Well, that
increase
question
in
was a mistake.
The process of solving an unsolved puzzle, particularly in the case of using entropy time manipulation, encodes and reveals high entropy information, which can be used to generate entropy energy.
Okay, so observe puzzle, solve puzzle, brain hurts, generate energy, then rewind Earth?
Exactly.
Nice. That is a long email. It doesn't even fit in the box properly. To Jamie, as you're a new employee, we have attached the following information regarding how entropy reversal events work and how we help and assist Earth. Step 1. The Entropy Center detects potential cataclysmic event on Earth. Step 2. Cataclysmic event is analyzed for severity and likeliness. Step 3. The Entropy Center prepares for entropy reversal event by either generating enough entropy energy via entropy puzzle solutions, or confirming with the board what entropy reversal event should take place. Or both, I suppose. Step 4. Activating entropy device and rewinding Earth a specified number of years. Step 5. Information of cataclysmic event is sent to the newly rewound Earth. Step 6. Earth recorrects their course on the timeline. Step 7. Cataclysmic event now avoided due to recorrection. How many times in the course of this game am I going to end up saying the word entropy? Again, I think the vast majority of that time was spent reading the email. What have we here? Another PowerPoint. Other presentation software is in fact available. Monitoring team annual review. Date, cataclysm frequency. Yes, people are going to act more and more recklessly if they know they have foolproof means of reverting time. Species extinction. Natural disaster, ecological collapse. A lot of asteroids, though, which you wouldn't think would be affected by that. Nuclear annihilation, AI uprising. Average temperature, 15.6. Population, 8.9 billion. More CO2, less forest. Running out of oil. To paraphrase someone that I think I heard this from before, yes, it is all Jay Foreman, actually, I reckon. Yes, it is all very, very important and very relevant. Extremely important. But you have heard it all before. A jump. Create a puzzle today. There is a custom puzzle maker in this game, so you could do that. Right, bridge, door. Jumpy pad. Seems like the same puzzle again, basically. Look at that, rewind, put it down. I'm gonna skip that jump across the bridge. Then rewind it again. Woo! It's the same solution again. Just with slightly different elements again. Oh, we have some kind of train platform? This looks very trainy. What's that a picture of? It's a cat. Hey Fleur, I can't believe I did it, but I actually have Nibbles with me right now. I know. I can't believe he got them through Entropy Center security. He sat in the porch of my hoodie for like the whole journey here. He's gonna have such a good time wandering around the center. P.S. Please delete this email and don't tell anyone. And say hi to Nibbles if you see him around. OMG, Tanya. What? You smuggled a cat? To the Entropy Center? How did you even do that? Just don't let it wander off too far. It could be dangerous. To all Entropy Center staff, upon further investigation into incident number 2140, when an unknown object was seen roaming dangerously close to the main Entropy device, we now have identified that this was indeed a cat. Most likely a house cat. Unfortunately, the cat roamed too close to the Entropy device core whilst it was in operation and became consumed by the core, only leaving behind its name tag, Nibbles. Whilst we are deeply sorry for the owner's loss, please may we remind all staff members that bringing pets or any other prohibited items from Earth is strictly forbidden. Please note that only our office cat Eve is permitted to stay at the Entropy Center, and all other pets are prohibited. Kind regards, Entropy Security Team. Cat, 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 cat. To all Entropy Center staff, please may we remind you that this is a serious safety issue. Please reply appropriately, and if you have a serious question or concern. Thank you. Cat. 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 No pets. The animals will thank you. Free operative puzzle routes now available. Free coffee. Free access to Entropy Museum. Good for the brain. Get an assigned puzzle exercise assistant. Yeah, bringing a cat up here, I could have told you that was not a well-advised thing to do.
Everything's so destroyed. Where did everyone go? What on earth happened here?
You're not on Earth. You're on the moon, in a space station.
Yes, I know, but it's a saying, you know, like, what on earth?
No, not correct. You are on the moon.
Yeah, but...
What you meant to say is, what on moon happened here?
Okay, that's just dumb.
It's correct.
Hold on. Be careful with where I stop this thing. That'll do. Yeah. No trains. I think there's a good reason for that. Conveniently placed arrows. Yeah. Conveniently placed collapsing pillar.
Did you know cats regulate their body temperature by purring? Doing so increases muscle use, which in turn increases body temperature,
What are you-
creating a healthy and regulated lifestyle for the feline. It is also widely speculated that cats purr as a healing mechanism.
Why are you telling me this? Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here?
I detected you were subscribed to Entropy Cat Facts. Do you wish to unsubscribe?
Keep me subscribed.
Some good cat facts. More emails. Hey Ben, can you file these ASAP? Thanks. Cheers. Best. Kind regards. Tom. Yeah. Those do in fact still need filing. Okay. I cannot, in fact, quite do the same thing as per usual again, because there is a wall in the way, so I can't rewind from over here. Where does this plate go? Okay, useful. I wasn't sure whether the plate down there was relevant. It isn't. It is the irrelevant plate. Nothing fancy needed. Just rewind that. Bada bing, bada boom. $505. Cube door. Bridge. Another door. Nothing here. Okay, well. I'm gonna need that. And that. And that. And that. In that order. And now I just reverse it back through all those steps. Again, this is put it on a series of plates, then rewind it back through that series of plates. Only this time there are slightly more plates. Still, in essence, the same puzzle, though. Reactor Transport Service North, Puzzle Area 6.
Note, Entropy Transport System offline. This will take us towards the reactor. Maybe those switches can activate it.
Another double switch.
It wasn't me.
I didn't see anything.
There we go. Now you're getting it.
Well, it didn't see anything, because all it can see is my chin, as has been previously established. Whoa! That's a jump. That's why I need that to be dropped. Good thing I take no fall damage despite the lack of the long fall boots. Here we are.
Entropy Transport Service now online.
Oh, wonderful. I'm getting that one. Bing
Welcome
bong.
aboard the 2042 Entropy Center Transport Service to Central Loop. Calling at Research Labs, Maintenance, and Central Loop. Today is 24th of February, 99999. Entropy years. Please enjoy our live feed camera of the Earth, displaying wonderful views of the results of your hard
Oh good. Yep, it's still exploding.